everybody, this is Living the Dream with Alex. So, I know I have not done a video in a while. I do apologize for that. Um, Unfortunately, I just last few months I've had a lot going on. My health has not been getting better, it's just been getting worse. And I know I said I was originally going to do a video of the park I'm in. I am still in Hassler's RV Park here in Quartzsite. I'm most likely probably going to be staying here this winter, uh, other than, still going out and visiting with even some of the people in the LTVA, stuff like that. But other than where I'm going to be staying for the winter, most likely still Hasslers. So, they kind of give y'all a little bit of recap what's going on. So, I have not been doing that well. As y'all know, that I already had health problems. I had blood clots and seizures and stuff like that. Well, my seizures has not gotten any better. I wish it did. Um, so fortunately, my seizures are still just as bad. I still got blood clots in my lungs and my legs. Um, and I'm still having all kinds of other problems, including, I don't know if y'all remember, but I did mention before and everything that my seizures is caused, the more I have seizures, the more it causes permanent damage to my body. So, fortunately, it has caused permanent damage to my eyes. Um, and there's no going back. They've already said it. The more I have seizures, the more my eyes will get worse. Yes, I can see a little, um, but they're just very, very blurry when I'm looking around. Everything is like really, really blurry. They do say I need glasses, as far as it might help, but the glasses is not just for normal lenses or for seeing close up and further off. Um, but I can't really afford the glasses right now. My insurance don't cover stuff like that. So I just have to deal with it, on how my vision looks. And so I recently have been, of course, in the last few months, I have been in and out of the hospital, um, officially since last November till now. And the only reason because I know this is because one of the ambulance people that sees me 90% of the time, I guess he's been writing it down. And so since last November till now, I've made 39 ambulance rides and 9 helicopter rides, which is kind of a lot, considering. And I didn't know that the ambulance driver would be, EMTs would actually keep track of stuff like that, but at least I know, I guess, right? So, also, so I've only been out of the hospital a couple days. Today's the 10th, and I got out of the hospital like really late at night on the 8th, and I'm still having, of course, problems. But I originally got took out on ambulance, and ambulance took me helicopter pad, and then they helicopter life flighted me all the way to Phoenix, is where I was for a few days. Um, what happened, to kind of tell y'all what happened, is so I've been also having problems with, sometimes, uh, blacking out, and I can be awake and black out and not know it. Sometimes, I completely just pass out and black out at the same time, where I'm no longer even awake when I do it. And so last Saturday, I was coming in my house, my motorhome, and I didn't get very far before I collapsed on my floor. Um, I remember going down and not feeling very good, and I remember waking up, but I could not tell you how long I was down there. Um, because when I kind of black out, I usually don't remember a whole lot. So when I woke up, I remember, you know, thinking, why was I down there on the floor? And I fell pretty hard. So luckily, my phone was on the floor with me too. So I called 911 and I told them I couldn't get off floor because I could not. I couldn't even move. So the EMTs came to my house, came inside, and they had to get me on the backboard. They put a neck brace on me, um, full neck brace. And because they said they didn't know in the fall if I damaged anything, the reason why I could not move or nothing. Only thing I could do is at least I could talk to them, but I couldn't do anything else beyond but talk. And they asked how I was feeling. I told them I was really severely hurting. So they when they fly to me, which I was in so much pain, they, of course, they try to give me fentanyl, morphine, and all kinds of other stuff, which none of it actually really works on me because some reason I'm just a lot of pain medication doesn't work, even the strong stuff. So, I was pretty much in a whole lot of tears and everything, hurting so bad. So when they got me to Phoenix and everything like that, it did not take long. They put me under, done an X-ray, and they said, "Well, we need to admit you." So they kept me for a few days. They found out that my blood clots in my lungs has gotten worse. So I guess the blood clots in my lungs has gotten bigger again, which they said is very bad because they're kind of they're pretty big, and they said that's kind of concerning. Um, and also they said, I was a factor 5 on my blood clots. They said which is very bad, and that means of it don't matter if I'm taking blood thinners or not, which I've been on blood thinners for quite some time, and it has not shrunk my blood clots at all. It has not got no less. So they said due to that, why I could never get no less, why they were still just as many as me and never would get any better, is they found out that my blood clots is from my family. So they said most likely I'm going to have the rest of my life. And that's the reason why they won't go away, why they're not getting better. So I'll be on blood thinners the rest of my life. And which I already kind of figured that my family was hereditary in my family for blood clots. Um, but then they also found out that I have a hole in my heart, and which is, not very good. Um, originally, the doctors told me they found the hole in my heart 3 months ago. And I asked them, I said, why you just tell me now? Well, they said, well, we did tell you. And I said, no, you didn't. And the doctor says, well, somebody should have told you. I said, nobody ever told me that. They said, yeah. They said, that's why we was doing a scan. They said, of your chest. They said, because we wanted to see if the blood clots in your hole in your heart has gotten worse since the last time. And they said, yes, the blood clots has gotten a lot worse in your lungs, and the hole in your heart's gotten worse from what it was 3 months ago. So, you know, nice to find out at the last second. And so they said it's probably part of my problem of they could be of the whole blacking out and some of my other problems because my blood pressure is always like a roller coaster. It gets way too low or way too high a lot. So they said that's probably has a lot to do with it. And some of the other problems they said probably has a lot to do with it because I have constant chest pains off and on. Some days are worse than others, and they said that's probably caused from the hole. So this month, they're going to hook a heart monitor up to me, which I had one before, but I only wore it for a week. And that was before I had the hole in my heart. But they said now that I got it there, they want to put another heart monitor on me, and I wear it for 21 days. Wow. But they got to do what they got to do. So I will be getting that sometime this month. And then in the process, as y'all might not know, that a lot of my other problems, I've gotten other problems too that's developed. This month, I'm also getting tested, X-ray done, in a ultrasound done in my bladder because I've been having problems. Um, they're thinking I might have a tumor in my bladder or might have kidney stones. Either way, they want to check for both to make sure. They said hopefully you don't, but there could be. My liver has so many fatty deposits in it, and they said it was not caused from drinking. It was not caused from eating. They don't know what it was caused from. But they said hopefully it never happens, but there's a chance of it eventually turning into cirrhosis of the liver or even cancer in my liver, which both of them does run in my family. Also, I do have a hernia in my small intestines, and they said that right now it has like a paper thin wall on it, like paper thin. So they said, which with that said, that's kind of not good because if it does burst, it could hurt you worse or even kill you, which I don't want it to burst. The last thing I need. Um, they said so. There's a certain amount of weight limit not to pick up right now. Um, Technically, they said something should be done around it, but right now I have so many other health problems. You know, it's kind of a lot to put in the equation too. I did have a test a month ago for because they found a lump and they thought it might have been breast cancer. Luckily, right now it's not breast cancer, so that's a good thing. But they said, but I'm already developing up in so many other problems. I'm up to like over a dozen different things wrong with my health right now, and the hole in the heart's not helping at all. Um, I do walk with the cane off and on because my balance issues has only gotten worse. One day to the next, I can't predict. So I walk with cane to help me balance. Because I can go from walking normal to looking like I'm drunk. I walk like this, and I can never walk a straight line. Every once in a while I can walk normal. Most of the time I can't, and because it's everything's my seizures has caused a whole lot of damage to my body. So they said for safety, please just walk with something to help stabilize yourself just in case, which I do understand. So I deal with it. But that's part of the reason why I have not gotten to do a video while. It's just, not feeling the greatest here lately anymore. And having more and more problems every time I turn around and in and out of the yard. It's, not always a fun thing. But I at least wanted to update y'all what's going on, and I will try to get out videos as much as I can. Um, but I guess it's bye for now. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate any new subscribers. Any more people want to subscribe, I appreciate it. Any new comments, I will always try to respond the best I can or when I can. But I do look at all of them. I guess it's bye for now. I'll catch you guys later. I will also, really quick, I will put up a video. I did do some decorating for Halloween. This month is October. And that's why I look blue. I have some uh, lights on up there, which they can change different colors and dance with music, which I'll show you that in another video. But so that's why I kind of look bluer now because I have a set on that. But if y'all enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up or drop a comment. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.